Night doesn't begin with silence. It begins with tension. A grand gathering is in motion. A celebration where top authorities from multiple nations are present. In the middle of the noise, light, and layered security, an unnoticed entry takes place. Someone crosses every protective ring and steps inside. Who walked in? Why did they come? This isn't a normal event. This moment starts a secret, one that touches someone's past and another person's future. Hello, friends. If you've watched The Night of the Forest, its continuation comes alive in this chapter. Today's story is about Marcus's adopted daughter. Let's step into the story. A massive auditorium, government officials, industrial giants, foreign billionaires, all gathered in one place. They haven't come to honor anyone. They're here because a company that shook the world with its science has reached a new milestone. This company has gone beyond ordinary research, creating achievements humans never even imagined in their dreams. Its name has spread beyond the nation, across the entire world. In one corner of the auditorium, a security guard rushes in, blowing his whistle in panic. "Sir! Intruders! They're inside the hall!" The chief of security freezes in disbelief. With so many security layers, how did they get through? Two actions unfold instantly. One group begins the search. Another tightens internal security. The program on stage continues without interruption. But behind the scenes, eyes sharpen, shadows shift positions, movements slow down. At that very moment, a name echoes across the stage. Marcus. A wave of applause spreads through the hall. Marcus walks up to the stage, calm, composed. For more than 30 years, he has devoted his life to this company. He has built new possibilities in science and guided countless young researchers. People have questions or doubts about his journey, his discoveries, his memories. He answers patiently. Silence settles for a moment. Suddenly, someone from the audience asks, "You already have everything, sir. You've reached the peak of science. But have you ever felt anything missing?" Marcus pauses. He smiles gently and says, "There has always been one quiet sadness in my life. I never had a daughter. That thought sits in a corner of my heart. Always." A stillness fills the stage. A subtle tremor passes through the audience. He bows and steps down. The event concludes successfully. But those intruders, where are they? Why did they come? No one has an answer yet. After the ceremony, Marcus returns home. He has no idea. His family has prepared a small surprise. "Dad, congratulations on your retirement." There's cake, smiles, photos. The elder son works in software. The younger one has a mind for science. He carries his father's curiosity. The night moves gently. Back at the auditorium, after everyone leaves, the chief of security examines the surroundings once more and says, "There isn't a single intruder inside now. That means they must have entered using someone's identity, and the same identity must have taken them out." A question rises. Are they against the company or against the nation itself? The officer decides a report must be sent to both the government and the company. The documents start taking shape. A new day rises. Inside Marcus, there's an emptiness. The work he dedicated his life to for years has suddenly stopped. The sound of urgency is gone. The scent of the lab, the steady sound of the equipment now exist only as memories. He tells himself quietly, "I have to get used to this." But as days pass, he can't. The stillness starts to bother him. One evening, he speaks to his family. "I want to set up a small science lab in the basement." At first, there's hesitation. Why do that now? You've earned your rest. But the determination on his face changes their minds. In a few days, the basement is reborn. The lab slowly comes alive. His younger son, between college hours, helps him with his research. And in Marcus's eyes, the old light returns. One evening, Marcus looks at the sky and says, "I can't keep staring at these walls. Let's go out. Tomorrow, to the riverside. Fishing." He calls both his sons. The elder hesitates, but says, "All right, Dad." The younger agrees with a smile. Morning arrives. Their vehicle heads down a forest route. Wind through the window, trees brushing past, nature's sound all around. On the way, the younger son laughs and asks, "Dad, can we do this every holiday?" Marcus squints playfully. "If the fish agree, then we agree." Laughter spreads inside the vehicle. They went into the forest near the riverside. They get ready to fish. A bit of casual talk. The sky slightly clouded. The younger son gets lost in the beauty of the forest and walks a few steps forward. Marcus warns him, "Don't go too far." A few minutes pass. Marcus and the elder son suddenly realize they can't see him. Wait, where did he go? The younger son, standing a little ahead, freezes. Danger looms in front of him. Startled, he steps back. "Dad!" His voice through the forest, the same voice in the same forest, reaches someone else. Jimmy. The same Jimmy who appeared in the final scene of The Night of the Forest, who still carries the pain of losing his love, wandering that very forest. He sprints toward the sound. At the same time, Marcus and the elder son run in the right direction. Shadows of the trees deepen their fear. In front of the younger son, the forest suddenly drops into a steep slope. Below, water rushes deep and fast. The air feels colder. A strange tension clings to the moment. "Dad! Brother!" His voice shakes. He tries to step back, but every movement slips through loose soil. Marcus shouts, "Stay calm! Listen only to my voice." The panic settles slightly. The younger son moves carefully. Twisted roots, shadows, chilling air. For a second, his foot nearly slips. He inches backward, but the danger in front of him edges closer. What stands before him? Who reaches him first? His father and brother rushing from one side, or Jimmy coming in from the other? Is he saved or lost? The answer waits in the next chapter. Today's episode ends here. If you enjoyed the story, hit subscribe, like, and the notification bell. Share your thoughts in the comments. Your words make the next episode even stronger. You'll find the playlist and video links in the description, end screen, and cards. Every story in this season is my own creation. If you'd like to follow me on X, the link is in the description. We'll meet again in the next episode. Until then, I take your leave.